What's up, y'all? Amazing awesomenicity here. Hashtag living the stream. Walking down the river trail. Ain't got much going on. You know. Some corona boner bullshit going on with the coronavirus. I wasn't feeling too well last night. They say if you have any flu-like symptoms, and like the back of my throat was kind of sore. So whenever I feel like I'm getting a cold, or what do you call that? A flu. I gargle salt water and I snort it, and I flush out my sinuses and my sinus cavity with salt water. So I basically take, like, what is that? Not even a teaspoon per 2 ounces. So yeah, we were talking about like 4 teaspoons of salt, maybe half a tablespoon for an entire cup of hot water. And then I like, maybe another teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide, just a little couple drops. Stir it up. If it's too salty, I add more water. I use a large cup. Yeah, because you don't want it too salty. And you can't have too much hydrogen peroxide or that'll make it worse. Just very little, just a few drops. And then you just snort it. I gargle it first to make sure it's not too salty. And then I flush it out of my nose from my mouth. And then it clears out my sinuses. So I snort it down one nostril, the left one, then the right one, then the right one, the left one. And then my mouth out my nose again. That right there gets your sinuses clean, so you can't get a cold or a flu. So if the coronavirus is like flu-like stuff, all you have to do is flush out your sinuses with salt water. Not too salty, but make sure it's salty enough. No more than half a tablespoon per cup. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm doing all right. So, there's that. I'm really not giving a shit about anything in life. I'm supposed to get a raper robot attendant. Zeke Hell's fag robot, right? Make America great again. Revamp the United States education system, that's for sure. Pledge allegiance to Zeke Hell fag robot, right? Sometimes I wonder if the robots are even real. People say they are, but I'm like, if the robots are real, then why are people still making more robots? Shouldn't we just, like, end all the people doing that? Then we wouldn't have a robot problem. So, anyways, that's that. And, well, whatever. Yeah, we're 3 minutes in, walking down the bike trail. You know, I got robbed $100 from my scooter hustle. The app just took 20 scooters from me like it was nothing. So it's like, what the fuck is this? I gotta raise a hissy fit. They're like, oh, you've been paid. I'm like, no, I ain't talking about that, motherfucker. I'm talking about my fucking shit. But anyways, yeah, we're 4 minutes in. Filed my taxes. I owe like $400 or $500 to the feds, I guess, which blows my mind. How I can owe money and not even make a living wage. Just more proof I fought on the wrong side, right? Just more proof we need those raper robots in America. Think about it. If you don't make a living wage and you still have to pay taxes, Zeke Hell fag robot all the fucking way, dude. And see, to tell you the truth, I don't know if this is offensive or slurring or hating by saying Zeke Hell fag robot. Because it used to happen in America. And I saw it on TV, I saw it on CNN. I saw these military personnel get up, say Zeke Hell fag robot, and then shoot themselves in the face. And I was like, holy shit, and I laughed so hysterically, I laughed so hard. Best fucking laugh this millennium, Zeke Hell fag robot, alright? And I heard on CNN, while all these people dressed like the military were Zeke Helling fag robot, that all these traitors in the military were raped by robots. And I was like, yeah, score one for America and the white race, right? Christianity for the win. Those robots were getting traitors. Remember, in America, rape and pedophilia, that's an act of treason. It's a death penalty offense. It doesn't matter if you're in a uniform or not, you still got to be put to justice. So I was watching TV and I get watching all these people in the military, Zeke Hellenfag robots shooting themselves in the head and talking about how all these robots were raping them. I was laughing hysterically. It's fucking awesome to hear that a raper robot is raping a traitor. That's like Jesus walking down the street in a Soul Train, right? But hey, maybe I'm just too white for this country, or too Christian, or too Marine, or too American. Maybe I'm not Zeke Hellenfag robot enough, you know? Maybe that's the problem. There's not enough Zeke Hellenfag robot in America. Think about it. The military, maybe all they got was like a taster, you know, like a crumb off the Zeke Hellenfag robot cake. And they need the icing down their throat. Because honestly, this whole country, they need to be choking on that Zeke Hellenfag robot cake. They do. We gotta make America great again, right? How else are we supposed to do it without the raper robots? The raper robots is what we're going to get back on track with. So anyways, it's about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to call it, you know, Zeke Hellenfag robot. Still waiting on my own personal raper robot attendant. Make America great again. No longer will I be in poverty. Oh, you can keep a fucking koi pond. You can keep a vegan food truck. You can keep a mile-high skyscraper. Not even running for sheriff to fucking, what do you call that? Get a super PAC to embezzle some fucking, or legally tax evade money that I want gambling. None of that, dude. You don't see me walking around with money from the Super Bowl. Nope. Just wait till you see me with my own personal raper robot. Poverty will end. Oh my God, there'll be like a holy civil war going on in America. It will be so awesome. Anyway, 7 minutes in. Peace.